Field come to the line now. Very close to that steady walking pace.
And the lights are out. They're racing.
Down to turn number 1, Jordan Boys. Oh, we've got 3, 4 off down at turn number 1. That was almost a bit of a car park by the looks of it.
So James Blair. Another guy.
I'm not even going to attempt to work out who it is because they're all your country people.
And there we go. Boys up the inside. Kinsman cuts him back. Is he going to hold him tight? Can't quite do it.
I got to admit, when I did get asked to do this, I thought to myself, it's just going to be the Jordan Boys show when we're talking about Rotax Light, because I know very few others apart from the Kinsmans.
And Manson up the inside. Nice, clean move. So, Boys sees the first lap. Manson, not the ideal first lap for Matt Kinsman, dropping to third. They've got Andy Schofield. Now, he's a bit of a dark horse, Andy Schofield.
He actually raced at the Rotax Nationals last year in Ipswich as well.
Yep.
Which was good. Had a big fleet of Kiwis there. Of course, we also had Bass Lammers, world champion racing in DD2 there as well.
Oh, yeah.
Which was good. Got to try and get more Kiwis over this year for the grand final at Ipswich in October, weekend before the Bathurst 1000 as well. So nice enticement, just knock in 2 events while you're over.
So Kinsman back. Looks like, Kart's starting to come on strong now.
Jordan Boys, what lap time's he in? A 46.19. We saw them down in the 45.3 second lap times on a regular basis in race 1. 45.8 for Matt Kinsman, fastest on track so far. Only driver to go into the 45s as well so far in this race.
See Daniel Kinsman sneaking up to P4. Look, Chris Cox starting from the 24th. He's already up to 15th. So, good start from him. He's always a hard charger.
A lot of these drivers doing double duties this weekend as well in different classes. Jordan Boys, one of them running in Yamaha Light as well as Rotax Light. I was about to say Clubman Light, but that's Australian talk, not New Zealand talk.
The former national champ Daniel Connor sitting in 6th. Now less than ideal for him, by his standards. I know he's always fast, always consistent. So look forward to seeing him progress throughout the day.
He's doing some stuff in cars over here now, isn't he?
He's racing in the Sangyong Ute series actually, and he's leading that series. So he's obviously very talented driver. I think he missed a round of it to do the first round of the Rotax Challenge series here in New Zealand, but he's went to the South Island and Domino there. We've got a spinner. We've got 23, and that is Jordan Baldwin had a spin.
Have to admit, when I first heard about a Sangyong Ute series, it kind of threw me for a minute, watching these Sangyongs all do battle.
When there's about 574 of them on the grid, it makes for interesting racing, and the drafting in them, it's really good to watch.
Got to admit, it's a bit different to our V8 Ute series in Australia.
Well, yeah, we didn't expect, we'd have 2 Ute series, because we've also got the V8 Utes as well.
Which an Australian comes over and nearly dominates, doesn't he? Chris Walton.
He's won the championship once.
He won the Australian Championship last year as well, and he's in something all the time. Like he's in a KZ2 in Australia this weekend. He runs a DD2 in Rotax. He's in 2 different Ute series.
So they're all Daniel Kinsman there with the fastest lap. So he's done a 45.3 versus the leader Jordan Boys at a 45.5. Matthew Kinsman a 45.5. Scott Manson a 45.4.
Daniel Kinsman was involved in the incident at turn 2 on lap 1 of race 1, and that kind of relegated him further down in the field. And he did say to me post-race that he was able to work his way up once he got going again. So that's obviously reflected in this race as well, that he's carrying that momentum through into race 2. Jordan Boys at the moment at the front though with that 45.519 as his fastest lap, and a gap of almost 0.4 of a second as Kinsman goes through to 3rd past Scott Manson.
So the format we're running today, it's all in the last race. So although he had a bad first race, we'll probably put him back in with the pre-final for a bit. But you know, it's a long race, the final, 17 laps, and a lot can happen.
17 laps is it, the final? What are we running now? 8 laps, aren't we? That's
8
all right.
laps, yep.
Yeah. Let's get my head around it.
So as we go into the last lap here, just stretch that lead.
I did see Jordan Boys sitting down on the grid just before I did come up to call this race, and I said to him, you need to win one for me so I can really, you know, really start up the rivalry up here. So he's doing well. As you say, though, it's that last race this afternoon that will count and make the difference. I know there are people watching from Australia as well at the moment, so shout out to the Aussies who are listening in and watching in online.
Welcome to them.
We actually shared the link on our Rotax Protour Facebook page last night, which has about 3,600 followers, I think we're up to now. So
it's all going well.
Checkered flag, though, and Jordan Boys has done it. He's won heat race number 2 for Rotax 125cc Max Light.
Then it's the Kinsman brothers. Matthew coming in second, Daniel third. Daniel did his fastest lap on the last lap, fastest lap of the race as well. So, you know, he's obviously chipping away to get that kart set up for the final.